All right, folks. Whoever was able to join us right away, we are back. I don't think we have anybody here yet. Or do we? Yes, we do. We have somebody here. It's probably me on my phone. Well, we got two people, so hopefully we'll start to get people. Keep doing the camera because now we're back. We're back live where we heat with 40 heat 1. So we didn't miss a ton, but we missed a few. All right. So Kristen Fuller's here, Jennifer Turner's here, Stephanie's here. All right, Stephanie, tell your husband Alex with his little "it must be a Mac" comment. No, it's actually a Windows computer, which is junk. This is a high-end Dell i7 gaming computer, top-of-the-line CPU and GPU. And this computer is like 7 or 8 months old, and it literally just crashed out of nowhere. So I have been using, I was using a Mac previously and had no issues ever. I wanted to get a dedicated computer that I only use for streaming, and it looks like I'm going to be moving to the Mac because there's never problems like this on Mac. So anyways, we're back. We're slowly building up, Alex. We're slowly building up viewers. So we're at event 40, heat 2. So Ben Woody Woodsmall in lane 1, Lucas Wang in 2, Noah Wilt in 3, Sam Woodsmall in 4, Alex Picard in 5, and Andrew Q in 6. So we're starting to build up. We're up to 30. I did, Eric. So, Eric, I did put a comment in the live chat on the old session of what to do, but I'm closed out. That's crashed. It's gone. I can't do anything with it now. It's fairly simple to, again, if you're on the Gator Swim Club Seekonk branch page, you can see that there's a live video going on now. So all you need to do is click on it, and you're rocking and rolling and ready to go. So Picard, Wilt, and Woodsmall leading the way. Alex, listen, I am, I was a Windows guy for like 30 years. About 30 years. And again, this is a high-end Dell G7 17-inch Core i7, a top-of-the-line GeForce RTX graphics GPU. So Picard takes first, Wilt second. Woodsmall takes third. That's Sam Woodsmall. So it was Ben and Sam. No, it just takes a minute. It was Ben and Sam, both in that race. We'll move into our third and final heat. Sam Ertman in lane 1, Joey Eady in 2, Kian Grabar in 3, Aiden Chapman in 4, Jonathan Lee in 5, and Aiden Gifford in lane 6. So I did see the dad jokes. The dad jokes were good. I appreciate that. My wife loves my dad jokes. Not really. So, Alex, I was a Mac guy when we started this. I have a 27-inch iMac, pretty powerful computer that I was using when we were at Pods. And then when I trialed that other software, it wasn't Mac compatible. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this as an opportunity to get a good high-end Windows machine that I'll only use for streaming. I literally don't use this for anything else. So I did that. So Kian Grabar here once again destroys another event. So Grabar takes first, Chapman second. Grabar was looking to break a minute there, very close. 1:00.62. He drops 0.3 of a second. Lee takes third. Edie takes fourth. So I get this, and now we're starting to see people jump back in. This is event 43, so this is the girls 12 and under 50-yard backstroke. So 3 swimmers here. Anna Kanak in lane 1, Betsy Lee in 2, and Ava Lamb in lane 3. And this is the first time I've ever seen, it says live right there. Oh, you're kidding. Is that what it's showing as? Okay, I don't know how that happens. All right, well, it looks like we're broadcasting right now in the 13 and over session. So we'll have to fix that. I just tried to get this thing back online as quick as possible. Again, folks, for those of you who may have missed your kids swimming, I apologize. I wish technology was flawless always. Unfortunately, it's not. So Anna Koenig takes first, 48-88. It looks like Betsy Lee and Ava Lamb and it looks like, let's see who's going to touch first. It looks like it's Betsy Lee. So it will be Betsy Lee second, Ava Lamb third. I wish technology didn't have bumps in the road. I wish that none of you missed any of your kids swimming. I certainly apologize. Again, it just literally out of the blue, I got the blue screen of death. And it went right into some BIOS diagnostics, and I couldn't do anything. Clara Soden in lane 1, Gwen Chen in lane 2, Aurelia Flynn in 3, Evie DeLuca in 4, Callie Warren in 5, Arden Harrison in 6. So in my haste to get this back up, it looks like somehow I'm broadcasting on the 13 and over session, which is this afternoon, which is fine because as soon as this session is over, I can just create a new session, send out the link to all of the 13 and over parents, put it on the Gator page, yada, yada, yada. So, folks, this is a good reminder, right? So if anything like this ever happens and you're wondering where to go, just go to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk branch page. I'll have to run a manual live, and you'll see a video showing it. It will say a red live in the bottom right-hand side. So Flynn takes first, DeLuca second, Harrison third here in our second heat of 11 of the 50-yard backstroke. Okay, so we're up to 90 now, so we're starting to get back. I mean, we were near 200, so we're definitely not going to get back to that stage. We hope so. Oh, frustrating again. You know, as people are continuing to jump on, my sincere apologies for. It looked like we ended up missing like 4 or 5 races. It kind of kills me because I know if I wanted to watch my kid and the stream went down, I'd be disappointed. So big apologies to everyone out there. Eleanor Chiesa in lane 1, Caroline Richards in 2, Isla Kenyon in 3, Paige Frieswick in 4, Gwen DeLuca in 5, Nora Fuller in lane 6. So Kenyon comes in with the top time here, 53.16. She's a 7-year-old. I got a bead of sweat running down my back because I got, you know, that you get that anxiety and stress when that happens, right? It's like, that's one of the reasons why I do like to do photography on the side. And I know Alex is out here. He's a wedding DJer, I believe. I could never do weddings or anything like that. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Something goes wrong. Nora Fuller takes first. Looks like it was Eleanor Chiesa in lane 2 who actually took second. In lane 1, she had a soft touch. DeLuca took third right there. But a lot less pressure doing sports and swim meets than it is doing a wedding or something along those lines. Olivia Soden in lane 1, Amber Cahoy in 2, Olivia Lundstrom in 3, Madison Mannion in lane 4, Heba Ben Selim in 5, and Carolina Self in lane 6. We're back up to over 125 people, so thank you. You guys have fortunately found us back to where we were. Again, gigantic apologies for those of you who are just joining back in. My laptop crashed out of nowhere. Really nothing I could do except get it back up and get back on like we are right now. So Ben Selim will take it. 39-10 for Ben Selim. Lundstrom takes second, Mannion third. So Ben Selim, Lundstrom, Mannion. 1, 2, 3 in that order for heat number 4. Lucy Kershaw in 1, Riley Dindinger in 2, Chloe Beauregard in 3, Louisa McDonald in 4, Christine Deng in 5, Brooke Mantia in 6. And Alex, I agree with you too. I have backups for everything, right? I have multiple cameras, cords, everything else. Even if I had, and I am working on a backup computer to have here, but when I, in hindsight here, the same time would have elapsed because, a computer's got to boot up. I got to get into the programs that I use. So, frustrating. Again, big apologies, folks. Christine Deng looks like she's going to take this heat in lane 5. She does, 41.63. Kershaw actually took third. It was Beauregard in lane 3 with the soft touch who took second. So we'll move on to heat number 6 as our numbers continue to move back up. Nora Williamson in lane 1, Stella Ingram in 2, Lauren Coe in 3, Briley Shea in 4, Claire Getman in 5, and Sam Butler in lane 6. Pretty tight race here through the first 25. Lanes 1 through 6. Looks like they're all within a half second of each other. So let's see who's going to pull ahead here. It looks like it could be Lauren Coe in lane 3. Briley Shea in lane 4. Looks like it's going to be Lauren Coe. And it is. Coe takes first. Williamson sneaks into second in lane 1. Briley Shea takes third. We'll move into heat number 7. Emma Holland in 1. Hannah Diaz in 2. Molly McKinnon in lane 3, Renee Yu in 4, Iris Tessier in 5, and Madeline Young in lane 6. So yeah, for those of you who are worried about times, fear not. All of your children's times are recorded. Anybody who swam the 25s, it's a manual process. So basically the timers at the far end of the pool need to physically write down the time, and when they come back to the other end, as you see, McKinnon takes heat 7. McKinnon, Young, and Holland, 1, 2, 3 in that order. And then it takes a little while for that time to get manually entered on the 25s. Sometimes the 25s don't even get entered until after the session is over. So have no fear. Every single swimmer that swims here or at any meet has their time recorded. Taylor Dewar in 1, Charlotte Erickson in 2, Avery Abreu in lane 3, Julie Smyrno in 4, Charlotte Chang in 5, and Zoya Lane in lane 6. And this is another heat where it looks like everybody is very close here. Although it looks like Avery Abreu strong underwater on the shallow end. It looks like Abreu's going to take this one in lane 3. And it is 36.75 for Abreu. Erickson takes second. Smyrnu takes third. So Avery Abreu, your Heat 8 winner. We'll move into Heat number 9. There's your lane assignments. This is Heat 9 of 11 of event 43. The girls 12 and under, 50 back. Chloe Burke comes in with the top time here in lane 3, 36.26. And as I look at the live chat, I can't answer everyone's questions or really dig into it, but I do appreciate the parent-to-parent communication out there. Adam Wiener, thank you for your help. Takes a village, right? Appreciate everyone helping each other out there with information or answers on things. Burke takes first. Kiang second. Joshi third up in lane 6. We'll move into Heat number 10. Top time coming in belongs to Hannah Barron in lane 3 from Executive, 33.91. So keep an eye on Barron and Sherry Yee. They come in 1/100th apart. Emily Pelchat also had a strong start there in lane number 2. Pelchat came in 34.24. So Pelchat and Yee, stroke for stroke here. I think Pelchat may have it. Let's see at the touch here, and it is Pelchat. Out touches Yee. Barron takes third, so Emily Pelchat, your Heat 10 winner. Our 11th and final heat on the girls' side in the water. Eliana Lamb in 1, Nico Wiener in 2, Rosie Pan in 3, Grace Lunardelli in 4, Claire Q in 5, and Helena Smart in lane 6. And Rosie Pan will take this one in lane 3. Nice swim for Pan. 30.04. Lunardelli takes second, Lamb third. Take us to our next event, which is event 44. Boys 12 and under, 50-yard backstroke. All Gators here. Jacobson in 2, Shen in 3, Kazakov in 4, Lee in 5. So Shen takes the opening heat on the boys' side. That's Ryan Shen from Gators. Jacobson takes second, Lee third. Heat 2 in the water. Finn Hurley in 1, Tate Rockland in 2, Aiden Kent in 3, Andrew Tong in 4, Stephen Wallace in 5, and Ian Bizant in lane 6. This is heat number 2. So Tong takes it in lane 4. Kent second, Rockland third. Moving on to heat number 3. Okay, we're back up to 168 viewers, 158. So I think basically almost everybody that was with us is back again. Maybe for the last time, although I'm an over-apologizer typically. Apologize to everyone. For those of you who just got back recently, able to get back into us, what happened? The laptop crashed. Can't really talk about it any other way. The laptop crashed. Had to wait for it to come back up. YouTube's kind of funny. Once you lose your connection, 99% of the time, you can't just resume it, especially if it's more than like a few seconds or a minute or so. So we had to jump into a new session. It looks like we're up on the 13 and over session, which I will update this afternoon. Camera takes first, Tong second, Cam Batacone third. So that's what happened. Glad you made it back. Apologize for those missed swims. We'll move into heat number 4. Austin Shen in 1, Noel Flynn in 2, Andrew Kuhn in 3, Kai Hukkinen in lane 4, Ben Erickson in 5, and Edward Jung in lane 6. So Andrew Q has the top time coming in, 41.78. So it looks like it could be Austin Shen here at the bottom of your screen in lane 1. And it will be Shen who takes it. Q takes second, Hukkinen third. So Austin Shen dropping about 6 seconds off his time. So nice job by Austin. Moving into heat number 5 of 8. Brooks Hardy in 1, Lucas Anderson in 2, Sam Ertman in 3, James Esposito in 4, slamming Sammy Howes in lane 5, and Jason McLaughlin in lane 6. Looks like Esposito and Ertman leading the way, lanes 4 and 3 respectively. Slam and Sammy making a little bit of a comeback here, but it's going to be, it looks like lane 1, Brooks Hardy. So it is Hardy, comes out of nowhere. Ertman takes second, Esposito third. It may also be because lane 1 is kind of tough to see from our vantage point. So Brooks Hardy, your heat 5 winner. We'll move on to heat number 6. Miles Goncalves in lane 1, Noah Wilt in 2, Paul Dole in the 3rd and 3, Colin Turner in 4, Alex Picard in lane 5, and Lucas Dew in lane 6. Alex Picard looks to be leading the way here at the flags, and it will be Picard who takes it. Dolan second, Turner third, so Alex Picard, your Heat 6 winner. Mason Dindinger in lane 1, Lucas Wong in 2, Ben Cox in 3, Enzo Santos in 4, Teddy Chiesa in 5, and Owen Kawhi in 6. Ben Cox comes in with the top time, 34.62. Cox first to the wall at the 25, so Cox looking like he's in good shape here, builds that lead up to about a body length. The 11-year-old from Gators came in with a 34.62. He'll go out with a 33.01. So Cox takes first, Chiesa second, Santos third. So Ben Cox, your Heat 7 winner. Luke Richards in 1, Caden Chang in 2, Dylan Belair in 3, Joey Edie in 4, Aiden Chapman in 5, and Brandon Suckerman in lane 6. So Suckerman got a victory a little while ago out of lane 1. Let's see how he does out of lane 6. Looks as though it's Dylan Belair leading the way right now. The 12-year-old from Executive came in with a 31.31, and it is Belair who starts to pull away at the middle of the pool. So Dylan Belair will be your Heat 8 winner. 30.97 for Belair. Richards takes second, Chang third. So Executive Gators, Executive 1, 2, 3, and we'll move into event number 47, which is the girls 12 and under 100-yard breaststroke. All crimson to start us off here in heat number 1. Nora Fuller in lane 2, Olivia Soden in 3, Anna Koenig in 4, and Yasmin Geniade in lane 5. Oh, so we have some swimmers that missed their heat late getting to the blocks. So 2 and 4. So we have 3 and 5. So Olivia Soden in lane 3. And Yasmin Geniade in lane 5. So those are our two swimmers right now. It looked like Soden and Geniade were just late getting to the blocks or forgot they had a race. They're usually good about trying to get those swimmers that miss their race into a subsequent heat. So Yasmin Geniade leading the way from Crimson in lane 5. She came in, she's actually 9 years old, so our youngest swimmer in this heat. She comes in with no time, so this could be her first time swimming the 100 breast. Having a great swim, though, right now as she makes her final turn on the far end. Very deliberate pace to her breaststroke. Nice, strong kick, good pull. The good breaststrokers make it look effortless, and Geniade is doing just that. Your Heat 1 winner will be Yasmin Geniade. Oh, and she had a soft touch on the wall. No graphics. There we go. She touched it with her feet after. That isn't her time. She had a faster time, so check Meet Mobile for the official time. Soden will take second, and that'll take us into heat number 2. Chloe Beauregard, and actually just that was a great start in lane 4 by Woodsmall. First off the blocks there. Beauregard in lane 1. Demers in lane 2. Travers in 3. Vivian Woodsmall in lane 4. Kate Reynolds in 5. And Brooke Mantia in lane 6. Bridget Travers at the halfway point, 46-33 for Travers. Reynolds in second, Demers third right now, closely followed by Woodsmall in fourth. But Travers has established an 8.5 second lead on the rest of the field. So Bridget Travers, the 12-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 154.96. So Travers takes it 139.62. Nice swim there by Travers. She came in with a 154, so a 15-second time drop for Bridget Travers. Congratulations to her. Kaya Demers will take second. Kate Reynolds third. We'll move on to heat number 3. Maddie Mole in lane 1, Ava Tower in lane 2, Lauren Coe in 3, Madeline Young in 4, Nora Williamson in 5, and Louisa McDonald in lane 6. Madeline Young looking strong very early on. She takes a peek to her left, so I don't know if it's her style, but she does look to the left with every breath, and that's where Lauren Coe is. And no, she's just keeping an eye on her competition there. Lauren Coe now moves into first. Young in second, Williamson in third. So lanes 3, 4, and 5 are 1, 2, and 3 right now. Keep an eye on lane 2. So it's Ava Tower. She's lost her goggles, but she's making a hard run at third place. So Lauren Coe starting to pull away. See if Madeline Young can make one final push. Young's going to make it a race here, but it will be Lauren Coe who takes it. 139.97. Young goes 141.51. We'll move into heat number 4. Smyrnu in lane 1, Izzy Yang in 2, Charlie Reed in 3, Isabel Asen in 4, Zoya Lane in 5, and Sena Joshi in lane 6. Izzy Yang busting out the afterburners here. Halfway point, it is Yang leading the way from Crimson. She splits a 45-26. She's followed by Lane and Joshi. Reed in fourth. So your top four swimmers 2.5 seconds apart. So still fairly close, but it's Izzy Yang, the 11-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 139.82. As she makes her final turn. So Izzy Yang is going to be your Heat 4 winner. 136.68, so that's a over 3 second drop. Joshi takes second, Reed third. Molly McKinnon in lane 1, Maggie Stoddard in 2, Renee Yu in 3, Gemma Kent in 4, Avery Abreu in 5, Heba Ben Salem in lane 6. I try not to have too many boastful moments with my own children, but my daughter with Avery with 2 age group cuts so far this morning. 2 for 2, so congratulations to Avery. But it's Maggie Stoddard leading the way in lane 2 from Crimson. The 12-year-old came in with a 136.72. So it's Stoddard, Yu, and Ben Salem leading the way right now. Kent and Abreu in a deadlock tie for 4th. So Yu and Ben Salem in a battle here, lanes 3 and 6. For second, it is Maggie Stoddard out in front. So Stoddard takes it 125.05. Yu takes second. Ben Salem third, Kent fourth. Heat 6 of 7 in the water right now. Reedy Sharma in lane 1. Fiona Hughes in 2. Haley Robbins in 3. Kathleen Rossi in 4. Mary Lee in 5. And Alyssa Romanelli in lane 6. Tight all the way through lanes 2 and 3. It looks like Hughes and Robbins were leading the way at the turn. Fiona Hughes in 2, Haley Robbins in 3. They are your leaders, and it looks like Fiona Hughes has now moved into the lead. Hughes followed by Robbins and Rossi. 2 seconds separate our top 3 swimmers. They're in lanes 2, 3, and 4. So Robbins looks like she's moved back into the lead. Robbins and Hughes battling it out here in lanes 2 and 3. And it will be Robbins who takes it. Hughes takes second. Rossi third. So Robbins, Hughes, Rossi. And here we are, folks. Heat number 7, our final heat of the girls' 12 and under 100-yard Breaststroke, Samantha Ikabuchi in lane 1, Sherry Yee in 2, Sarah Zhang in 3, Rosie Pan in 4, Claire Q in 5, and Avery Trin in lane 6. I saw my partner hit the blank camera for a second. It's okay, no harm, no foul. Sarah Zhang leading the way in lane 3. Rosie Pan, Sherry Yee, second and third. Zhang has over a 3-second lead though right now, looking very strong in our final heat of the girls' breaststroke. So Sarah Zhang will take it, 111.72. Rosie Pan takes second. Sherry Yee third. So Sarah Zhang, our Heat 7 winner. We'll move on to our next event. It's event 48. It's the boys 12 and under 100-yard breaststroke. 3 swimmers right here. Stephen Wallace in 2, Ryan Shen in 3, Landon Wang in 4. Ryan Shen was so excited to swim, he left his mask on, so he just took it off. So, all right, we're back up to almost 190 people, so we're back to where we were. Appreciate everybody's patience. So let's see, lane 4, and that's Landon Wang swimming this 100 breaststroke. He lost his goggles, so he's in the lead, swimming good, goggles around his chin. But he's leading the way at the halfway point with no goggles, and it's good to point out that most, I would say probably every club team, starting at a pretty young age, does some practice with the kids swimming without goggles, because inevitably if you are a swimmer, there will be multiple races of your swimming career where you lose your goggles in one way, shape, or form. Maybe they fill up with water. Maybe they come off your head. Maybe they end up in a weird position around your nose and your mouth. And really the only stroke where you can fix your goggles is freestyle. So most clubs do a really good job of preparing the kids for that. Gators North has done a good job of that with Landon Wang. So he has no goggles, but he has remained in first place since the start here. And with about 10 yards to go, let's see if he can hold off Ryan Shen. Shen making a valiant effort here to overtake him, but no, Wang holds on. So Landon Wang with no goggles takes first, Shen second, Wallace third. We'll move on to heat number 2. Adam Tong in lane 2, Colin Wallace in 3, Andrew Tong in 4. And Daniel Antonov in lane 5. So Wallace owns the top time coming in, 156.32. Wallace was first to the wall there. Nice pull out there by Adam Tong, the 10-year-old from Gators. So at the halfway point, it's Colin Wallace. Four 100ths separate him and Tong. And again, a great pullout there by Adam Tong in lane 2. And it looks like he may have moved into first. And here comes Andrew Tong now in lane 4. So the Tong brothers making a move here. Can Wallace hold them off? So it looks like it was Wallace first. Oh, Wallace got a mouthful of water. Oh, so Wallace unfortunately caught a mouthful of water on that last turn. Had to stop a little bit. Lost a little bit of momentum there. Great job by Wallace continuing and persevering on. So Adam Tong takes first, Andrew second, Wallace will take third. But it looked like what happened on that last turn, Wallace caught a big mouthful of water. It looked like he might have choked a little bit for a second. He had to stop. But a great race nevertheless by Colin Wallace, who fought through it. Edward Jung in lane 1, slamming Sammy Howes in lane 2, Andrei Samirsky in 3, Kai Hukkinen in 4, Ryan Kahoy in 5, and Ethan Bushinsky in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Andrei Samirsky, the 11-year-old from Crimson, 146.35. He's in lane 3. Right now it's Slam and Sammy Howes, though, leading the way in lane 2. So Howes, Samirsky, and Hukkinen, 1, 2, 3 in that order. 3 seconds separate your top 3 swimmers. Howes has a 2-second lead on Samirsky. As they make their turn for home, it is Slammin' Sammy Howes, going to be your Heat 3 winner here in event 48. Howes goes a 138.91. It's a 10-second time drop. Samirsky goes 143. Hukkinen 145. Noel Flynn in lane 1, Liam Hauser in 2, Andrew Q in 3. Joseph LaPlante in 4, Lucas Samirsky in 5, and James Esposito in lane 6. So Andrew Q looks to be leading the way here, followed by his teammate from Crimson, Joseph LaPlante, in lane 4. So all the action in the middle of the pool right now. Q leading the way, followed by Hauser, actually, and then LaPlante, Samirsky, and Flynn. It's an all-Crimson heat, lanes 1 through 6. Looking ahead, our next event will be the girls 12 and under 50 freestyle. Still have 2 heats to go of the breaststroke after this one. So Andrew Q takes it. LaPlante second. Semersky moves into third. Hauser drops down to fourth. Teddy Chiesa in lane 1, Lucas Huang in lane 2, Caden Chang in 3, Evan Frechette in 4, Aiden Gifford in 5, and Brooks Hardy in lane 6. This was equipment day or equipment weekend here for the Gators. The elusive equipment order. We've had a tough time with equipment vendors. This order was placed a long time ago, obviously. COVID supply chain issues wreaking havoc in every area. But many of the Gators getting their sharp white Gator swimming warm-up jackets in this weekend. They're all over the pool here. All the kids looking very sharp. Chang leading the way, followed by Frechette and Wang right now. Caden Chang, the 12-year-old from Executive, came in with a 127.16. He'll be your winner. Let's check on that time. About 12 yards to go. So he'll destroy his time by about 10 seconds. 117.62 for Chang from Executive. He will take it. Evan Frechette takes second, 126.76. So a good time for Frechette. 2-second time drop. And Gifford takes third from Crimson. So Executive, Gators, Crimson, 1, 2, 3 in that order. That'll take us to our sixth and final heat of the boys 12 and under 100-yard breaststroke. Enzo Santos in lane 1, Jacob Blondie in 2, Kian Grabar in 3, Ben Cox in 4, Jonathan Lee in 5, and Lucas Dew in 6. It should be noted the age group time for this event, 1:20.59. So a Blondie, Grabar, and Cox already have the age group times. Let's see if anybody else can sneak in there. And as he has done in every race this weekend, Kian Grabar from Crimson is leading the way. Grabar, Cox, and a Blondie, 1, 2, and 3. So Grabar running away with it. Kian Grabar, the 12-year-old from Crimson, will be your Heat 6 winner. 113.98. It's a 2/10 drop for him. Cox takes second. A Blondie third. This will take us to event number 51. It's the girls 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. 13 heats here. It's rapid fire, up and back. Eloise Hurley in lane 1, Betsy Lee in 2, Gwen Chen in 3, Clara Soden in 4, and Ava Lamb in 5. Gwen Chen, the 8-year-old from Gators, comes in with a 59.99. The only swimmer coming in sub 1 minute. And it is Chen who will take our opening heat. Soft touch on the wall there, so no graphics for Chen. Betsy Lee will take second. Once again, folks, with the younger kids, you see a lot of soft touches. You're going to have to look at Meet Mobile for the accurate times. Heat 2 in the water, Eleanor Chiesa in 1, Paige Frieswick in 2, Evie DeLuca in 3, Nora Fuller in lane 4, Aurelia Flynn in lane 5, and Callie Warren in lane 6. DeLuca comes in with the top time, 49.78. So DeLuca comes in with the top time, 49.78 here. But it will be lane 1, Chiesa, who takes it, 44.51 for Chiesa. Frieswick second. It looked like it was lane 3, Evie DeLuca, who took third. Heat 3 in the water. Carolina Self in lane 1. Caroline Richards in 2. Isla Kenyon in 3. Amber Cahoy in 4. Arden Harrison in 5. And Gwen DeLuca in lane 6. Richards and Kenyon battling here in lanes 2 and 3. Got Gwen DeLuca up there in lane 6 as well. Carolina Self in 1. This is going to be a tight race here. It could be Self. And it's Richards. So Richards out-touches Self. Kenyon takes third. Harrison fourth. Cahoy fifth. We'll move on to heat number 4. Olivia Soden in 1, Nora Williamson in 2, Brooke Mantia in 3, Violet Woodsmall in 4, Anna Koenig in 5, and Vivian Woodsmall in lane 6, not H6, lane 6. Looks like this one will be had by Nora Williamson from Crimson in 2. And it is Williamson who takes it, followed by Soden and Woodsmall. So Nora Williamson, your Heat 4 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 5. Madison Mannion in lane 1, Chloe Beauregard in lane 2, Ava Tower in 3, Louisa McDonald in 4, Lucy Kershaw in 5, and Olivia Lundstrom in lane 6. Tower has the top time coming in, 38.61. Top of the screen, Olivia Lundstrom in lane 6. Looks to be our leader, and it is. Some outside smoke here by Lundstrom, and she will take Heat 5. Beauregard second, Tower third. Ben Selim in lane 1, Jenny Ed in 2, Getman in 3, Dindinger in 4, Yu in 5, and Demers in lane, nope, no Demers. Open lane 6, so lane 6 is open. Pretty tight here. Looks like it's Renee Yu in lane 5 leading the way, and it is. So you, the 10-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 37.25. Should go a 35.26, so almost a 2-second drop. Ben Selim second, Giniad third. As we move into heat number 7. Stella Ingram in lane 1, Molly McKinnon in 2, Christine Deng in 3, Julia Smirnu in 4, Iris Tessier in 5, and Charlie Reed in lane 6. Molly McKinnon looks to be your Heat 7 winner, and it will be McKinnon. Goggles around her mouth. Doesn't matter. 34.08 for McKinnon. Smirno takes second, Tessier third. Lauren Coe in 1, Sam Butler in 2, Briley Shea in 3, Cammie Croswell in 4, Emma Holland in 5, Rachel Picro in lane 6. Looks like Briley Shea here will take it, and it is Shea, followed by Holland and Co. Moving right along here, heat 9. Taylor Dewar in lane 1, Madeline Young in 2, Bridget Travers in 3, Georgia Davis in 4, Avery Abreu in lane 5, and Charlotte Erickson in lane 6. So Davis takes first, Young second, Travers third. Heat 10 in the water. Larrabee in lane 1. That's Vivi Larrabee. Chloe Burke in 2. Mary Lee in 3. Mason White in 4. Ali Kiang in lane 5. And Reedy Sharma in lane 6. Once again, it's lane 2, leading the way, Chloe Burke. Burke takes first, Lee second, Kiang third. Heat number 11 of 13, motoring along here. Alyssa Romanelli in lane 1, Maggie Stoddard in 2, Sherry Yee in 3, Madeline Esposito in 4, Haley Robbins in 5, and Izzy Yang in lane 6. Tight race here. This could be a photo finish, although it looks like Sherry Yee might have the lead by the slimmest of margins over Stoddard, and yes, it is Yee. Stoddard second, Esposito third in an all-crimson heat. Once again, age group cut time 27:69, so we have some swimmers here. We're getting closer. Most of these swimmers in the 29 range right now. Bagdasarian in lane 1, Preet in 2, Pelchat in 3, Q in 4, Pinard in 5, and Maddie Hardison in lane 6. But it's Pelchat by a lot. Emily Pelchat takes it. Heat 12 winner, 28:11. So a good time drop for Pelchat, over a second. Bagdasarian takes second, Preet third. That'll bring us to our final heat. Wienert in 1, Pan in 2, Gravelin in 3, Layham in 4, Smart in 5, Barron in 6. 27.69 is the magic number here. Rosie Pan already has it. Eliana Layham has it already. Those are the only two that have this age group cut. So, oh, and Reese Gravelin has it as well. So lanes 2, 3, and 4 have the cut. Gravelin will take this heat. Move into event number 52. This is the boys 12 and under 50 free. 9 heats on the boys side, so a little smaller field for the boys. Ethan Jacobson in lane 1, Stephen Wallace in 2, Daniel Antonov in 3, Mikey Lee in lane 4. Lanes 5 and 6 are open. The 8-year-old Jacobson from Gators looks to have this one, and he does. 43.74 for Jacobson. Lee takes second. Antonov takes, actually, it looked like Lee took second, and it was Wallace who took third. Alexander Kazakov in 1, Adam Tong in 2, Aiden Kent in 3, Tate Rockland in 4, Ian Bazant in 5, and Connor Mannion in lane 6. Tate Rockland leading the way. And Rockland will be your Heat 2 winner. Good comeback there by Tong. So Tong second, Bazant takes third. Moving on to heat number 3. Austin Shen in lane 1, Andrew Tong in 2, Colin Wallace in 3, Edward Jung in 4, Ben Erickson in 5, and Finn Hurley in lane 6. Nice to see Wallace out in front early. It looks like it's Edward Jung at the turn leading the way. And take a look at lane 1, Austin Shen from Gators. He will be your Heat 3 winner. So Austin Shen from Gators, great swim there. Bottom of your screen, 34.85 for Shen. Wallace takes second, Jung third. Again, this is unofficial, folks. So Meet Mobile is always your official source after the fact. Cambatacone in lane 1, Woodsmall in 2, Bushinsky in 3, Anderson in 4, Trin in 5, and in lane 6 from Crimson, Drew Kammer. It's Ethan Bushinsky, the 9-year-old from Crimson, leading the way early at the halfway point. So good motor there on Bushinsky, strong kicking. Good pulls, breathing every 3 or 4 strokes. Let's see if he breathes into the wall. He does. But it is Bushinsky who takes it. 34.17. Nice swim by Ethan. That's a time drop for him. Anderson takes second. Cam Badcone third. We'll move on to heat number 5. James Esposito in 1, slamming Sammy Howes in lane 2. Lane 3 looks to be open. Lane 4 is Lucas Wang. Lane 5 is Sam Woody Woodsmall. And lane 6 is Noel Flynn. So Howes and Wang. So it will be Wang. He'll out-touch Howes here. Wang, Howes, and Woodsmall, 1, 2, 3 in that order. Little premature start. The swimmers will be allowed to get back up. Brooks Hardy in lane 1, Joseph LaPlante in 2, Miles Goncalves in 3, Liam Hauser in 4, Teddy Chiesa in 5, and Kai Hukkinen in lane 6. Goncalves looks to be leading the way in lane 3, and it is Goncalves taking it. LaPlante second, Hardy third. Noah Wilt in 1, Mason Dindinger in 2, Owen Kawhi in 3, Sam Ertman in 4, Ryan Cahoy in 5, and Paul Dolan the third in lane 6. So Owen Kawhi takes it, Wilt second, Ertman third. Ben Cox in lane 1, Lucas Dew in 2, Aiden Gifford in 3, Colin Turner in 4, Jonathan Lee in 5, and Jason McLaughlin in lane 6. So the age group cut here, 27-89 for the boys. We're starting to get a chance for this heat and the next heat. 27-89 again is the cut for age groups. Let's see if Ben Cox can get it. No, he just misses out. 28-48 for Cox. Gifford takes second, Lee takes third. Enzo Santos in lane 1, Joey Eady in 2, Dylan Belair in 3, Aiden Chapman in 4, Jack Ablandi in 5, and Alex Picard in 6. So Eady, Belair, Chapman, and Ablandi have the age group cut. We'll see if Santos and Picard can get it slightly off the pace. So let's see if they can get that 27-89. Chapman, Belair takes it, Chapman second, Ablandi third. So they will be the same folks that keep their age group cuts as we move into event 55. This is the girls 11 and 12, 200-yard backstroke. Swimmers are clearing the pool for the backstrokers to get in. Okay, so a little bit of confusion there with the lane assignments. Vivi Larrabee is in lane 5. She was originally in lane 1. So Maddie Mole in lane 2, Zoya Lane in lane 3, Molly McKinnon in 4, Vivi Larrabee in lane 5. So we can catch our breath a little bit here. So once again, for our audience, we're totally back now. We were back up to 180 something. As the meet goes on and the sessions dwindle down, we always lose a little bit of audience because their kids are done swimming. But if you are listening right now and have not subscribed to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk branch page, we would appreciate it if you could. We picked up about 50 to 60 subscribers yesterday. We're over 725 now. We're shooting for 1,000. We'll unlock some special features on YouTube that we can take advantage of to enhance the broadcast. So if you haven't already, and you're already on our Gator Swim Club Seekonk branch page, there's a red subscribe button. Just hit that subscribe button. It'll also help you. You'll get notified in the future if your kids are Gators kids. Whenever there's a meet and we go live, you'll get a notification. And it'll be easier to find us as well. So when you just go to YouTube and sign in, any page that you subscribe to will be in your left-hand side. You can just click on it and come right in. McKinnon, Larrabee, and Mole leading the way right now, 1, 2, and 3 at the halfway point. Motoring along here in our morning session, our final day. So it looks like we're about 10 minutes ahead of schedule right now. Our final event was scheduled to start at 12:33, so it should start at a little over an hour, 12:23. I'm guessing we'll be done around, we'll probably make up some more time in the next hour, so we'll probably be done right around 12:20, 12:25. Larrabee remains your leader, followed by McKinnon and Mole. So Larrabee will take it. She had a soft touch at the wall. McKinnon second, Mole third. It was Vivi Larrabee touching first in lane 5. Congratulations to Vivi. We'll move on to heat 2 of 3. Izzy Yang in lane 1, Georgia Davis in 2, Maggie Stoddard in 3, Chloe Burke in 4, Avery Dunderdale in 5, and Helena Smart in lane 6. For those of you lucky to just have the morning session today, good afternoon of football on tap. Eagles Buccaneers kick it off at 1 o'clock on Fox. 49ers Cowboys at 4:30 on CBS. And then the nightcap tonight, Steelers and the Chiefs on NBC at 8:15. So good day of football. I know with MLK Day tomorrow, most or a lot of people have the day out of work tomorrow. Chance to relax this afternoon and tonight, watch some football, maybe have a drink or two. It depends what your drink of choice is. I know my partner here, Chris, is one of those fancy IPA drinking type of guys. No Bud Light for him or Coors Light. All fancy Treehouse Brewery and all these fancy places. So he'll probably be relaxing with his libation of choice. Stoddard remains your leader, followed by Burke and Dunderdale. At the 150-yard mark, it's Maggie Stoddard still in the lead, followed by Burke. Davis in third. So Stoddard takes it. Should be followed by Burke, her Crimson teammate. Davis will take third, Dunderdale fourth. This will take us to our third and our final heat of the girls, 11-12, two back. Clear Q in lane one, Reese Gravelin in two, Rosie Pan in three, Sarah Zhang in four, Anna Pena in five, and Madeline Esposito in lane six. For those of you inquiring, my drink of choice is anything fruity. Anything if you were in the Caribbean and you would be drinking, that is what I drink. Not a beer guy. I cannot stand beer, any kind of beer. A who? Not a beer guy. Pina coladas, Malibu Bay Breezes. Oh, yeah. Give me the fruit, the umbrella, and the sugar, and I am happy. Not into the hard stuff. The whiskey, the aged whiskey, the bourbon. I got friends at work talking about all that stuff, the barrels. This stuff is aged in this barrel with, I don't know about any of that stuff. Smells horrendous. I'm sure there's some whiskey and bourbon drinkers out there listening to me right now, looking at me like looking at the screen like I have three heads. So good race here between Pan and Zhang. It's going to be Rosie Pan who goes into the final turn in the lead, 145.10. Zhang in second, Gravelin in third. So let's see if Pan can keep her lead. Good turn by both Pan and Zhang, but it looks like Rosie Pan at the flag. She will take our final heat of the two back. Pan goes a 2:19.23, Zhang a 2:20.72. Gravelin will take third, 2:25.27. A big thank you to Rebecca Gravelin, who brought me a bag of goodies today, as well as Jim Erickson, working as a safety monitor today. He's got that fancy orange and yellow vest on with the words staff emblazoned on the back. So, Jim, here's to you. You're looking fancy today. Jim Erickson, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move on to event 56. I want him to listen back to this. He will get a kick out of it. Event 56, boys, 11 and 12, 200 backstroke. 3 swimmers here. The Szymanski twins, are in the pool, along with Drew Kammer from Crimson. Yes, and as my wife says, essentially, I don't like the taste of alcohol. It needs to be hidden. That's very true. Just not a big alcohol guy. I like, if you can hide it, I'll drink it all day. But the taste, I haven't really come across. Oh, you know what I like? A limoncello shot. Oh, sweet, right? Lemon, sweet. So it's Luka Szymanski touching first on the first turn ahead of Andre. Szymanski brothers swim sans caps. Drew Kammer motoring along here in lane 4. Luka still remains your leader ahead of brother Andre. Halfway point. Drew Kammer still motoring along here in lane 4. Looking ahead after the boys backstroke, we have the girl. We'll go back into some 25s, girls 8 and under, and boys 8 and under 25-yard backstrokes. And then we'll finish out our morning in a very exciting event, the 100 IM. No, it's both of my daughters' favorite events, the IM. Addison, a 2 IMer. Avery loves the 1 IM, as she swam the 2 IM before as well. So always exciting. A lot of lead changes in the IMs. Luka Szymanski remains in the lead in lane 2. And I believe this is the end, and it is. So Luka Szymanski takes it, 3:03.44. Brother Andre goes 3:06.32. Good race there by the Szymanski bros. And once again, while we have a moment, a big thank you to everyone who made this meet possible this weekend, especially everybody associated with Seekonk High School. The custodians do an amazing job in the pool area here. So led by John, you have Joe, Barry, and Paul. 4 outstanding individuals. I've had the pleasure of building up a little bit of a relationship with all 4 of them just from being here so much. My daughter goes to school here, and we're here for practice and meets all the time. So they do a great job. We're moving into heat number 2. Lanes 5 and 6 will be open. Colin Turner in lane 1, Noah Wilt in 2, Owen Kawhi in 3, Mason Dindinger in 4. So a big thank you to the Seekonk staff. Big thank you to everyone on Gators, right? So it takes a village to run one of these meets. Takes a lot of parent volunteers to make sure everything runs smoothly. A lot of jobs from safety monitors, door monitors, head timers, backup timers, officials, you name it. So we appreciate all of the help that we get. Big thank you to Crimson and to Executive for joining us here at this meet. Again, we talked about this yesterday. This meet was originally supposed to be a trials and finals meet. Some shifting around at WPI had the 13 and over scrambling for a meet this weekend. So this meet was changed into a more traditional format where the 12 and unders would swim in the morning session, the 13 and overs in the afternoon. So I know the 13 and overs were very thankful that they had a meet to swim, and many of them trying to hit some age group cuts, some NCSA cuts, as are the kids here. And I believe there were quite a few cuts made this weekend thus far. So Owen Kawhi makes his final turn. We have another graphics package, which I'm going to show you after this race. So I'm going to run a different graphics package after this race. Now, I prefer the one that we have running right now. And I think it's because I'm a little biased toward it because I remember it in the Olympics. So, you know, the color scheme and all that stuff is what sticks in my head. But I'll show you another package that we have if I can get it to run here. So Owen Kawhi will take first. The race for second, Wilton Dindinger. Who's it going to be? And it's Dindinger takes it. Wilt takes third. See if I can get this other package to come in here. So just a little bit of a different color scheme. You got a different clock in your bottom right. My partner likes this one better. Let's see how it dissolves when they start. See, it just kind of disappears. So we're on heat number 3. Brandon Suckerman in lane 1. Luke Richards in 2. Kian Grabar in 3. Caden Chang in 4. Aiden Gifford in lane 5. And Ben Cox in lane 6. Now, I don't know if this package has the splits when they come home here. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's overlaid on top. So once again, for anybody who's ever looking for the event and the heat, they are always on the screen. So right now it's in the top left-hand corner, event 56, heat number 3. When we used the other graphics package, it was down in the right corner of the screen. So it's always on the screen, the event and the heat. You just got to look for it there, either top left or bottom right. Kian Grabar leading the way, followed by Ben Cox and Luke Richards. Grabar at the 150-yard mark, leading the way by a lot. So Kian Grabar has been a force to be reckoning with this weekend. The 12-year-old from Crimson came in with a 2:11.84. He'll go out with a 2:09.65, so nice race by Grabar there. Chang takes second. Cox takes third. So I'm torn on the graphics. I like the first graphic better, to be honest. And it really all has to do with how the starting lanes dissolve from left to right when the swimmers start. It doesn't just disappear. So we'll go with this one for a couple more races. I think once we get back into the IMs. So, yeah. So timers are moving to the far end. This is the 25, so event 57, heat 1. Girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. So a little bit of a mix on the opinions. I'd like to get some more people in the live chat. So Betsy Lee in lane 2, Clara Soden in 3, and Ava Layham in lane 4. So we have lane 5 and 6 open. Again, these are 25, so no graphics on the screen, no times really here at the end. Betsy Lee will be your winner of the opening heat. Around a 29 or a 30 was her time. Aurelia Flynn in lane 1, Eleanor Chiesa in 2, Brooke Mantia in 3, Paige Frieswick in 4, Gwen Chen in 5, and Callie Warren in lane 6. Was Brooke Mantia taking it in lane 3? So we'll move into heat number 3. Clock is still running for some reason. Oh, not sure what's happening here. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like sometimes the scoreboard has a little bit of a glitch. So heat 3 in the water, Violet Woodsmall in 1, Amber Cahoy in 2, Charlotte Chang in 3, Hannah Dias in 4, Vivian Woodsmall in 5, and Isla Kenyon in lane 6. And it's Dias who takes it, followed by Woodsmall, so good race there. So I'm going back to the original. I think the original looks a little cleaner to me, the white background. I like the way it dissolves as well into the, almost disappears into the flags as the swimmers dive into the pool. This is event 58, boys 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. Remember, the same information is on the screen on both of these graphics. Brody Kershaw in lane 1, Jack Kershaw in lane, Brody Kershaw in lane 2, Jack in 3, Alexander Kazakov in lane 4. Yeah, Brody was dancing on the deck. So Kazakov takes this heat, our opening heat. There's only 2 heats of the boys 25 back. So here's our second heat coming up. It's our final heat. There we go. Okay, so we had the starter machine malfunctioned. Needed to do a little hard reset here. Ready to go, heat 2 of 2, Ethan Jacobson in lane 1, Andrew Tong in 2, Lucas Anderson in 3, Ben Erickson in 4, Connor Mannion in lane 5, Mikey Lee in lane 6. So we've moved into our final event, so to speak, of the day. There's still event 59 and 60, but they're both 100 IMs. The girls go first. Evie DeLuca in lane 2, Anna Kanak in 3, Paige Frieswick in lane 4. So it looks like it's the first time for Evie DeLuca, Anna Koenig, and Paige Frieswick swimming this 1 IM. No time coming in for any of them. So Anna Koenig in lane 3, no goggles, lost her goggles at some point. Yeah, they may have gone off in the pool, although they are they around her neck? No, they're not. So we're going to have to go on a reconnaissance mission to find the goggles that Anna Koenig lost. Paige Frieswick came in second. Evie DeLuca will be third. Once again, this is event number 59, girls 12 and under, 100-yard IM. Heat 2 of 12 coming up. Ava Lamb in lane 1, Claire Getman in 2, Gwen DeLuca in 3, Nora Fuller in 4, and Olivia Soden in lane 5. Claire Getman in the lead early from Crimson in lane 2. Again, for the 100 IM, it's 25 of each stroke. Start off with fly, go to back, move over to breast, and end with freestyle. Getman in the lead. She'll move over to breaststroke. Soden in second, DeLuca third. So Getman came in with a time of 2:20.06. So Heat 2 will belong to Claire Getman from Crimson, the 12-year-old. She'll finish in a 1:48.04. It's pretty remarkable considering her time coming in was a 2:20.06. So a gigantic time drop from her. Olivia Soden will take second, 1:51. She came in with a 2:31, so 40-second time drop there. DeLuca goes 2:09.87, a 6-second drop. So Claire Getman, your Heat 2 winner. Arden Harrison in lane 1, Eleanor Chiesa in 2, Violet Woodsmall in 3, Claire Reynolds in 4, Carolina Self in 5, and Caroline Richards in lane 6. Violet Woodsmall comes in with a sub 2-minute time, 1:59.12. Woodsmall leading the way at the halfway point. She'll transition over to breaststroke. She's followed by Chiesa in lane 2. Kate Reynolds running third right now out of lane 4. So 8-year-old Violet Woody Woodsmall will take heat number 3. She's been out in front from the beginning. She came in with a sub 2-minute time. She comes out with a 1:41.59, so great swim there by Woodsmall. Chiesa takes second. It will be Reynolds taking third. As we move into heat number 4. This time it's Vivian Woodsmall in lane 1, Olivia Lundstrom in 2, Lucy Kershaw in 3, Hannah Diaz in 4, Nora Williamson in 5, and Madison Mannion in lane 6. Nice turn there in lane number 6 by Mannion. Here comes Diaz, though, in lane 4. Diaz, your leader at the halfway point, followed by Mannion and Kershaw. I still think I'm saying Hannah's last name wrong. Now it's in my head. I may just refer to Hannah from now on as Hannah. So Hannah with a great turn from breast to freestyle. She's getting chased, though, by Nora Williamson in lane 5. Williamson is not going to catch her, though. Hannah Diaz takes it. 136.45. Williamson takes second, Mannion third. Big time drops all the way around. Mannion with a, looks to be a 12-second time drop. We'll move into heat number 5. Yasmin Jeniad in lane 1, Mason White in 2, Maddie Mole in 3, Stella Ingram in 4, Molly McKinnon in 5, and Chloe Beauregard in lane 6. It's White and McKinnon pacing the field right now. Very strong butterflies by both. Looks like McKinnon's goggles are down around her mouth, and they are. So McKinnon lost her goggles, still battling with Mason White here in lane 2. It was McKinnon first to touch, 0.3 of a head of White. McKinnon from Crimson, White from Executive Swim Club. Again, another example of a swimmer losing their goggles, continuing to swim and push on. Nice job by McKinnon here in lane 5, the 11-year-old from Crimson. Again, she's battling Mason White in lane 2 from Executive, and it looks like McKinnon's going to maintain that lead coming into the final turn. So Molly McKinnon, the 11-year-old from Crimson, she'll be your Heat 5 winner. Nice job again by McKinnon, 123.76. White takes second. Looks like Stella Ingram will take third. And we'll move on to heat number 6, so almost halfway through the girls' portion of the 1IM. So we're 20 minutes ahead of time right now, so moving nice and fast. Louisa McDonald in lane 1, Ava Tower in 2. Heba Ben Selim in 3, Kaya Demers in 4, Amelia Pinard in 5, and Lauren Coe in lane 6. Amelia Pinard from Executive leading the way in lane 5. Pinard came in with a 138.14. 37.97 at the halfway point, a 4-second lead on both Coe and Demers, who are almost in a dead heat tie. So Amelia Pinard will be your Heat 6 winner from Executive Swim Club. She goes at 121.83. Ben Selim takes second, Ko takes third. We'll move on to heat number 7. Madeline Young in lane 1, Charlie Reed in 2, Emma Holland in 3, Christine Deng in lane 4, Iris Tessier in lane 5, and Riley Dindinger in lane 6. This is heat 7 of 12, event 59, girls 12 and under, 100 IM. Emma Holland comes in with the top time here, 132.11. She's in lane 3. But right now it's Christine Deng after the butterfly, joined by Madeline Young in lane 1 leading the way. It could be Young. It actually is. So Madeline Young leading the way at the halfway point. 2 1/4 second lead over Tessier and Deng. Holland in the mix too, 2 3/4 behind. See what happens with the breast. We have another swimmer who lost her goggles. That's Iris Tessier, this time from Crimson in lane 5. A lot of goggles being lost today. So as they make the turn for home, Deng and Tessier, lanes 4 and 5, will battle for the championship here for Heat 7. And it is Deng who takes it. So nice swim by Deng, Tessier, and Young. Age group cut for this, 109.79. It's only one person who has this cut in this whole event. So we'll see. She swims in the 12th heat. Vivi Larrabee in lane 1, Cammie Croswell in 2, Rachel Picro in 3, Renee Yu in 4, Ali Kiang in 5, and Bridget Travers in lane 6. Lane 6 and 1 leading the way here. That's Travers in 6, Larrabee in 1. Travers, Larrabee, Kiang. And it was Travers with a great breaststroke pulling away from Larrabee. So Bridget Travers in lane 6 at the top of your screen from Crimson will take heat number 8. Soft touch at the wall. There we go. Larrabee will take second. Kiang will take third. We'll move into heat number 9 of 12 on the girls' side. Isabel Asen in lane 1, Saina Joshi in 2, Valeria Preet in 3, Taylor Dewar in 4, Avery Abreu in 5, and Charlotte Erickson in lane 6. It's Valeria Preet, the 12-year-old from Gators, out early in lane 3, 124.54 is her time coming in. So Preet leading the way at the halfway point, followed by Joshi, Dewar, and Abreu. So the battle is going to be for second place. Preet's going to take first. Joshi and Abreu are battling in lanes 2 and 5 for second. So Preet takes first, 1:14.22. It looks like Abreu is going to take second. So Avery Abreu goes second in a 1:20.75. Joshi takes third. So all Gators here, Preet, Joshi, Abreu, 1, 2, 3. Heat 10 in the water. Samantha Ikabuchi in lane 1. Maggie Stoddard in 2. Fiona Hughes in lane 3. Kathleen Rossi in 4. Reedy Sharma in lane 5. And Gemma Kent in lane 6. Heat 10 of 12 here. It's once again age group cut time 109.79. Very aggressive age group cut time when I look at the 1IM time compared to some other events. Ikabuchi leading the way, followed by Stoddard and Hughes. Ikabuchi will take it, followed by Stoddard. Fiona Hughes takes third, 116.55. So Samantha Ikabuchi, your Heat 10 winner, will move into Heat number 11. Mary Lee in lane 1, Avery Trin in 2, Helena Smart in 3, Avery Dunderdale in 4. Emily Pelchat in lane 5 and Madeline Esposito in lane 6. Emily Pelchat leading the way. Strong backstroke here by Pelchat. Little over a 2-second lead over Dunderdale and Avery Trin. So Emily Pelchat, 12 years old from Gators, came in with a 1:17.06. Of course, her mother, Elisa, will be my partner here this afternoon with Emily's older sister, Julia, swimming in the 13 and over session. And it looks like it will be Pelchat here, your Heat 11 winner. So again, once again, great swim by Pelchat, 1:12.19, nowhere near 3 seconds within the age group cut time. That's such an aggressive cut time. Trin takes second, Esposito third. So Emily Pelchat, your Heat 11 winner, will move into Heat 12. Our final heat on the women's side, Sasha Bagdasarian in lane 1, Anna Pena in lane 2, Eliana Lamb in 3, Grace Lunardelli in 4, Sherry Yee in 5, Hannah Barron in 6. So Eliana Lamb is the only one with the age group cut time coming in. She comes in with a 109.47. Grace Lunardelli is just off 109.94. So she's a little under 2/10 away. So let's keep an eye on Lunardelli here in lane 4. She's currently running in third place behind the aforementioned Lamb and Pena. 109.79, the magic number. So Eliana Lamb will take this. Here comes Lunar Deli. She's chasing a 109.79 to make the age group cut, and she does. Lunar Deli gets it. 108.61 for Lunar Deli. Congratulations to Grace. Lamb takes first. Pena takes third. And folks, that brings us to our final event of the morning. I know you are all very sad to stop being glued to your mobile devices or your TV, but this is event 60. The boys 12 and under 100 IM, 8 heats here. This was scheduled to start at 12:19. It's 12:02, so we're 17 minutes ahead of pace right now. Finn Hurley in lane 2, Ben Erickson in 3, Stephen Wallace in lane 4. So it's been a great morning of swimming. Once again, I can't say it enough. I thank my partner here, Chris Mannion. He's with me typically every 10 and under session. I'm going to be sad when the 10 and unders become not the 10 and unders anymore. Actually, no, it's 12 and under typically. But Chris not only helps me with the camera and all the technology, but Chris puts in a lot of extra time with me prior to the meet start. So typically, like this week, we were here on Friday night for about 2.5 hours setting up, running wires and cables and equipment and calibrating. So there's a lot that goes into it, and I certainly appreciate Chris's help. Chris also helps me a lot. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Chris is my across-the-street neighbor. So he helps me a lot with things around the house, too. One of those guys that, knows just enough about anything. What's that saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. I wouldn't say Chris is not a master at anything, because he certainly is, but definitely appreciate all of his help. So thank you to Chris. And, of course, his wife, Jen, for not complaining when Chris is here. I think she's actually happy, but it's all good here as Ben Erickson takes our opening heat, followed by Finn Hurley. Stephen Wallace had a soft touch there. We'll move into heat number 2. Tate Rockland is in lane 2. Aiden Kent in 3. Adam Tong in 4. Daniel Antonov in lane 5. One more session to go, folks. So for those of you who are going to be joining me for the 13 and over session, the link that you originally have isn't going to be the right link because we're running this session right now on that. So I'm going to create a new one. I'll put it on the Gator Facebook page. But again, all you ever have to do is just go to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk Facebook page. You'll be able to see the upcoming videos. And as soon as we go live, it says live in the bottom right-hand side of that video. So if you don't have a link, don't worry. You can get to the live stream either way. I'll have a new link created. We'll put it on Facebook. Lori Hero, proud grandma there. Ben and Charlotte Erickson. And a big you're welcome to everyone out there. So we're getting a lot of thank you from Crimson and Executive and Gators. It's our pleasure. We're glad to bring you these meets. Tong takes first. What was very interesting was that seniors at Brown University, parents were allowed in Brown to watch. We still had over 100 viewers in every session. So it just goes to show Kent will take second, Rockland third. It goes to show regardless of whether we go back to in person, there is certainly an appetite for the live streaming coverage. Colin Wallace in lane 1, Neil Kambadkone in 2, Austin Shen in 3, Andre Semersky in 4, Luka Semersky in 5, and Edward Jung in lane 6. So definitely an appetite for consuming your children or your loved one's swim meets through whether it's your phone, your tablet, your computer, your big screen, your projector, you name it. So if you were a big fan of this live stream, please make it known. Make sure your coaches and your ownership of your teams know how much you liked it. You never want it to go away. It certainly opens up an audience from outside of Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts to our meets. I can't tell you how many swimmers and parents come up to me and tell me that their parents, their grandparents in different states, relatives from all over watch. We have, when I take a look at our analytics, we really have viewers from around the country. That last time I checked, or around the world, excuse me, last time I checked, we had viewership in our meets from 7 different countries. So Austin Shen will take heat number 3. He's followed by Semersky in lane 5. That's Luka. Andre in lane 4 takes 3rd. Again, we hope to bring this type of live streaming to all of the New England Swimming Championship meets at some point. Hopefully we get a good start this year. Carter Trin in lane 1, Ben Woody Woodsmall in lane 2, Ryan Kahoy in 3, Kai Hukkinen in 4, Ethan Bushinsky in 5, Drew Kammer in lane 6. And a perfect example, Laurie Hero watching us here from Jensen Beach, Florida. Uncle Dougie watching from South Florida. Oh, Uncle Dougie, I will tell you, I will trade your weather for ours right now. No bueno up here right now. Is it as cold as yesterday?
It's going to get warmer as the day goes on, from what I understand.
It's going to get warmer?
And then like 47 tomorrow and rain, right?
Okay, so yeah, single digits today. Rain and 47 tomorrow. So Ryan Kahoy takes heat 3, excuse me. Hukkinen takes second, Bushinsky third. So all 3 of those young men have had great meets this weekend. Soft touch in lane 4, or excuse me, in lane 2 by Ben Woody Woodsmall. He's had a good meet as well. Miles Goncalves in lane 1, James Esposito in 2, Zach Pattinson in 3, Slam Sammy Howes in 4, Sam Woody Woodsmall in 5, Brooks Hardy in lane 6. Ashley Erickson makes a good point. So Ashley is a nurse. I forget where, maybe Rhode Island Hospital, or maybe not. Somewhere in Rhode Island, I believe. But we get a lot of healthcare professionals who can't make it to the meets, whether they're working at the time or they work a night shift and they're home relaxing after their work and they can't get here, or that there's no fans now. But I've heard from many a nurse and doctors that the swimming in my voice has become very common for their fellow nurses and doctors on their floors. So pretty cool. Definitely a cool thing. Kian Graba's grandparents are watching from Melbourne, Florida. So we have, and actually Jim Erickson just leaving right now, walking in front of us here. Did a great job today, volunteering. So they're making the turn from home. It looks like it's Brooks Hardy in lane 6 from Executive Swim Club leading the way. Here comes Slam and Sammy Howes, though, in lane 4. Who's it going to be? And it will be Hardy who takes it. Slam and Sammy Howes comes in second. Sam Woody Woodsmall takes third, so good racing there all the way around. Our final 3 races of the weekend or of the morning session are upon us. Teddy Chiesa in lane 1, Mason Dindinger in 2, Noah Wilt in 3, Evan Frechette in 4, Sam Ertman in 5, and Liam Hauser in lane 6. We also have a Facebook page, folks. So if you're on Facebook, Gator Swim Club Seekonk is our Facebook page. Please don't be afraid to join. I send out a lot of updates regarding the live stream and such through Facebook. Chiesa leading the way here, followed by Wilt and Dindinger. So it's not just for Gator families to join. Other families, other teams, parents can join our page as well. Again, just like YouTube, it's Gator Swim Club Seekonk. More Florida. We have a lot of Florida folks. Naples, Florida now. I mean, Naples, beautiful. That's where, so my partner's mother, Donna Mannion, she's probably listening right now. Is she down in Florida right now? So Donna Mannion down in Naples, Florida right now. Chiesa takes first, Wilt second. Evan Frechette moves into third. Nice swim by Frechette. Into heat number 7. Colin Turner in 1, Jonathan Lee in 2, Enzo Santos in 3, Luke Richards in 4, Brandon Zuckerman in 5, Owen Kawhi in 6. So Ashley Erickson, women and infants. So she's one of our talented healthcare professionals working in the NICU. So we thank Ashley and all the other fellow healthcare workers out there for everything that they do, not only on a regular basis, of course. The past 3 years have been very tough. My partner in crime here is in the healthcare field as well, a nurse anesthetist. And I said that right? I said it right? So big thank you to all of our healthcare professionals out there. We know there are many of you. So it looks like it's Santos and Richards battling, but it's Luke Richards in lane 4. Had a great turn there coming off the breaststroke, and it will be Richards who takes it. 112.16. Santos second, Lee third, and that brings us to our final event of the morning, our final heat, I should say. Heat 8 of 8, boys, 12 and under 100 IM. Aiden Chapman in lane 1, Caden Chang in 2, Kian Grabar in 3, Joey Eady in 4, Jacka Blondie in 5, and Dylan Belair in lane 6. Once again, folks, we really appreciate you taking the time to join us this weekend. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Really bummed about that, but fortunately we weren't down for very long. We recovered very well here as Kian Grabar continues his attack on this meet this weekend, leading the way at the halfway point. He's followed by Chapman and Belair with Chang in 4th, 2, 3, and 4 occupied by Executive. So we really appreciate you taking the time. If you subscribe to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk YouTube page, thank you. If you haven't yet, still plenty of time to do it. You can do it anytime. We certainly appreciate it. We should be back. Our next televised meet should probably be regionals. So sometime in February, we'll keep you abreast through Facebook and through other means. So Kian Grabar will finish up here. 102.81 for Grabar. Chang takes second, Chapman third, Belair fourth, and that is a wrap on our morning 12 and under session, folks. So once again, on behalf of everyone from Seekonk High School, Gators, Executive Swim Club, Crimson, all of the parent volunteers, all of the swimmers, alongside Chris Mannion, my partner, I am Jeremy Abreu. We really appreciate you taking the time. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, watch some football, and have a great day. Take care, folks.